Hey guys, so basically this is my first speaking video, if you like, and the reason I've decided to do it today is because I have just been to Superdrug and done a massive haul of makeup because they've got 3 for 2 on and everybody loves a bit of free makeup. So as you can see, I have my giant Superdrug bag, which is pretty heavy and full. I'm just going to get straight into it. It's mainly a Revolution haul because they've had a load of new stuff in our local store lately. So first and foremost, I bought this, which is the Flawless 3, which I'm under the impression is possibly a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I thought I'd just have a look and see. I'm saying that like I've even tried the Modern Renaissance palette. I really haven't. Because I just don't have that kind of cash, which is why I think this might be a really good option for me. So I'm just going to have a look. I like some of the colours I've seen on other people. I knew I should have undone these before I started. So bear with me a second and we'll get straight into it. So it comes in a pink box. Oh, and it has like a rose gold front, which isn't something I was expecting. And the ones I've got at the moment are all that kind of black, kind of shiny effect. But this one, oh, you can actually, oh look, you can see me. This one is actually very shiny and rose gold. Oh wow, okay. So it has the usual kind of what the names are, etc. And then it has, sorry if I blinded you all, then it has all these colours, which, oh wow. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe like these beautiful colours here, I'm just going to swatch a couple of them, and they seem, well, they're very, very pigmented. Oh yeah, really like those. I might just swatch a couple of the shimmery ones, which seem really creamy. Now against my skin tone, you can see it, but I don't know whether I've just picked a really light one. Bear with me and I'll try a slightly darker one. And then it's the like gold shimmer. I like them, they're very nice. And the reason I wanted to try those is I really quite like burgundy colours, but I didn't seem to have very much in my collection in those colours. So these like pinky colours here will be absolutely perfect for trying a couple of new looks I've got my eye on, or I want on my eye, don't know. So that's that. There is more to come. So then I picked up the Icon Pro 2 because I think it was about £6, which is nothing really. I can hear it rattling around though, and that worries me a little bit. I don't know if it's just the new, it might just be the new brush that apparently they've included, but sorry, this one is like a matte finish. It's very nice. It does always feel with Revolution like you're getting something that's very high end, but for a very drugstore kind of price. Now somebody has told me that this is like the Subculture palette, and it does have that kind of bluey effect colour there. I'm just going to take that out and shove it in the brush box. You never know when you're going to need something like that, maybe Halloween. Sorry, I'm trying not to blind you guys. So I'm just going to swatch a couple of those. Maybe the like blue and the purple. And we'll just see what they're... Okay, so the blue is a little bit kind of, I guess, maybe if you built the pigment up, it's not too bad. But the purple's really pigmented. And then there's quite a lot of matte in there, which is great, and they're colours that maybe I wouldn't necessarily always use, so for me it's something new to try. If anyone's got any ideas of what they'd like me to try, I'm more than willing. I really like this like greeny colour here, which, okay, so that actually has some shimmer in it. It doesn't look as shimmery in there, but oh, mind you, it does when I do that. Anyway, so that has some shimmer, so that's that. I will, if everyone wants me to, I will swatch, and I'm also going to be doing a couple more, just to warn you, that doesn't come off very easily. Um, I will also be doing some more videos around each palette, so there's no need to worry. I will be swatching everyone for you on some other videos. I'm just literally ploughing my way through the immense amount of makeup I bought today. Okay, so the next thing, I bought the Iconic Light and Contour Pro because, just open it. Oh, this one is stuck down, just in case anyone wants to open it and stick their finger in it, I guess. So, oh wow, I knew I should have opened these. Bear with me a second. There we go. Hopefully, yeah. So, it has the usual kind of contour shades, but the ones that I've been using currently are a little bit shimmery, which is fine because it's summer, but come winter, that's not going to work. Now, I'm thinking that this one here might be my... Ooh, they're very creamy. Wow. They're not cream contour, but I'm thinking this might be maybe what I could contour with, although looking at it up close, I don't know whether it's showing on the camera, it's a little bit peachy. I don't know. We will have a go though. That will be coming. I am tempted to try a full out contoured look. I've not done one yet. I do the old cheekbones because who doesn't want to look a bit slimmer on the face, but I haven't done anything else and I am tempted. So this yellow one I think will be great, and this one for under the eyes. Although there is and then there's a really shimmery, I guess, highlight. I don't know if you can see that in this light. There's that as well. So that's that. I hope you're counting these palettes. That's like 3 palettes so far. There are more to come. So I'm trying not to, I've got a really big purchase in there that I'm trying not to show you just yet. That's my final piece. So bear with me a second and we'll just get this one open. So this is the Revolution Skin Kiss, which comes in this beautiful packaging. Now I believe this is a dupe for something, and I saw it on Dramatic Mac's video, but I can't remember what she said it was. It's very large. It's super shiny. And I think, oh, I didn't want to swatch it because it might ruin the pattern, but okay. So, it's super duper shiny. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow. Okay, we like that. That is some highlight in there. Now, I picked this one, and I think this one is Golden Kiss. Now, they had 3 in the store. One was a darker kind of pinkier colour, and then one was a much lighter, almost like a strobe effect kind of highlight. But I like highlight to be subtle like this, not to be blinding so that someone across the room has open heart surgery. I just think for myself, as a slightly bigger girl, you don't need to glow quite so much. I also have some oily patches, and I don't want to highlight those at all. No one needs to look like a sweaty mess. Okay, so then I purchased this. Now, I don't know. There's me saying I don't want to over highlight, but I then went and purchased this because I saw it on Rhiannon Thompson's YouTube, a friend of mine, and I was super excited to go and get one as well. So you've probably all seen it. It's the Unicorn Heart by I Heart Makeup. We shall see what beautiful colours this comes out as. So it comes in this. It's like a white. Oh my god, you can't even see it. It's so shiny. There we go. It's like a rainbow thing, and then ooh, it is officially a rainbow. I can't decide whether to just swipe. Should we just swipe? Yeah, let's just swipe. Okay, so we swiped one way and made a mess, as you can see. This is usually how my makeup goes. Oh, but then it is really, really, like, that's a super blue. Because I put my fingers in the blue first. Let's see what happens with the pink shade. So then, okay, so the pink is there. It's still a little bit bluey, but that could be my fault because I just dipped it in. Then we have a yellow. I'm still blinded by this blue. So we've seen the blue. I wonder what the green's like. Okay, so the green is super green as well. I'm not sure. I know these are highlights and I'm sure people are going to shout at me, but I'm so tempted to put these on my eyes. And then there's a purple in there as well, which you can see there. I'm really tempted to get whacking that on my eye. We might have to try and do a full shimmery eye using one of those. So that's that. I'm running out of swatch places and I'm now a beautiful sparkly colour. Okay, so the next thing I purchased I actually got two. I got a Retro Luxe Metallic in We Rule, and I got a Retro Luxe Matte in Echelon. Is that how you say it? Does anyone know how you say this word here? Is it Echelon? Echelon? I don't know. I guess because I live in Wales, I am attempting to put a Welsh spin on this word. That's probably not even the word. So, anyway, I digress. Let's get into this. So it's a lip kit. So you get the colour and you get the lip pencil to go with. Now then, let's just get this lip pencil open first. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that, should I? I probably shouldn't, like, bite it with my mouth. Just get it all open. So, and yes, I did spend a fair amount of money, as I'm sure you're all wondering. However, because it was 3 for 2, I got a lot for my money. So this is the matte one. So, ooh, okay. So the pencil is like, you don't need to sharpen it. I guess you turn it. That's a bonus because I'm an over sharpener. Hands up, who else is an over sharpener? So, oh, I really like this colour. I don't know if you can see it, it's like a browny pink. I like these colours, although I'm not sure they always like me. I feel like I might have this colour in something else though. But hey ho. And that's the lip stain, lip gloss, liquid lipstick. I do like those. Those are nice. I'll definitely be using that. Now, I wasn't sure about this We Rule, simply because I'm not always a brown person, but I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone with things, hence the blue, purple unicorn thing. Yes, I just launched all of that there. So I thought we'd go with something a bit different. However, I've just taken it out of the box, and you'll see what I mean in a minute when I show you. It's actually very similar to the usual colours that I wear. It just looks different on the box. So on the box, I don't know if you saw it before, it looks like this browny nude colour. Now I'm hoping that inside it's the same colour, because this is the lip pencil. So let's get some of that on there. There's a lovely pop. Oh, okay. So the lip pencil, I don't even know if you can see it. It's like a shiny peach. I don't know how I feel about that, because you can hardly see it on my hand. So what's it going to be like on my mouth? And then this is, oh, okay. So it is similar in colour. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so it is metallic. It's also super shimmery. Now, I don't know if the colours are supposed to match the box, but I don't know about you. Let's just check it again. That colour is not that colour. So, I don't know. Now, it's a perfect colour for me, actually. I really do quite like corals, peaches, that kind of thing. So, it might be okay. But it might also be a little bit light. Well, we'll have to let you know how we get on with that one. So, the next thing I purchased was... What else did I purchase? That's a good question. Oh, so I got some of this the Pro Fix Illuminating Fix Spray. Now, I haven't put fixing spray on yet, so I'm tempted to just try it out. Because I've heard that it's, wow, I've heard it's really good. Now, it has a little bit of a chemically smell. Now, I'd heard that I Heart Makeup one smells really nice. I think I was kind of hoping for the... Oh, hello. But it does illuminate. We like that. Now, the bottle is really cute. Like, these little things are all raised. And if you're like me and you like the touch of things, this might be a really good thing for you. But the actual makeup looks alright. It is definitely illuminating. Sorry, I'm going to have to put my glasses back on. I'm having a bit of a day with my eyesight, which is pretty rough. So the next thing I bought was this. It was a blush palette. Now, in the store, the packaging was the usual, this, like the Iconic Pro, except shiny. The tester was that. But then the actual product you purchase is like the contour palette. So these are the colours that I purchased, which are very peaches. This colour I love the look of. It's a very coral, very, again, is a super creamy foundation. Oh, wow. And is also super pigmented. So you probably only need a little bit of that. Now it has... I would say it has 5 mattes. These 4 and this one. And then this one, I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, there you go. It has a tiny bit of shimmer in it. And then these are like your baked ones. Now, I'll just swatch that nice shimmery orange. Now, I've not used an orange blush before, but that is orange. And then I'll just swatch these 2 baked ones as well. Now, the baked ones are very shimmery. Again, it's quite a lot of shimmer, but actually really nice. And if you were doing a full on everything shimmer, everything highlighted, they would be awesome. Or if you just decided that you didn't really want to highlight so much, maybe you could use the blush instead. I've done that before. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's whatever works for you, really. Sometimes I just use a blush to highlight, and definitely this one, you could get away with that. So you wouldn't actually need to buy highlighters. But who wouldn't want to buy highlighters? So then, the last thing I purchased was this Pro HD. Now, I was not intending to get this. I went in originally for the things that I purchased. But as I went in, this was on a stand, you know, like a, not special offers, but a look what we have new, and this was in there. And it's the Amplified 35 palette. Now, I don't know if they have different, 2 different palettes. There may have been like a cool tone, like browns, but this was the one that I desperately wanted to try. And I'll show you why in a second. So, let's get this open. So excited. Now, I think this was £15. They did have another one, which was it was a palette, and when you opened it up on both sides, there were a huge amount of eyeshadows. That may be something I purchase. However, this was what I really wanted at the moment. The other one, I have a Freedom palette that has quite a lot in it that was already in that, so I was like, meh, maybe that'll be on my list, my wish list, if you like. So it's, oh, it's beautiful. It's all shiny, just like all the Revolution things. And then you just open it up, take that out. It's these beautiful purples and mauves and beautiful stuff. They have all of these here for like setting your eyeshadow beforehand, and then they have this. Now, oh god, did I just blind you guys? Sorry. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Anyway, I think I'm a little bit too excited about this palette. So, oh, some of the purple got in some of the brown. Anyway, so these purples, now these are, I believe, Because they're the Pro, they're talc free. They're just meant to be that next step up in terms of the kind of eyeshadows you're looking for. They're meant to be more blendable. They're meant to be much more pigmented, so you only need a little bit. I don't even know which ones to swatch. They're so exciting. So I'm going to swatch these ones first. These beautiful purples here. And they do feel... yeah, they do feel... now, this is a shimmer purple. That, so it's kind of a pink and then it's a purple. That is beautiful. And then I'm going to do the old matte purple as well. Wow, even though it's matte, it's still shimmering, but they feel so fine, like they're like finely milled. And I'm guessing that's when they say there's no talc in them. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know if there's talc in the other ones, actually. I haven't looked. But they are beautiful. I just want to test out this shimmer here, which is super dark. Look at that, but I love it. Oh, I could swatch these all day. Okay, so maybe we should swatch some non-purple. Maybe this, I don't know if this is meant to be black. Okay, so I think this is meant to be a black, but in the pan, it doesn't look completely black. Oh, I don't even know which ones to swatch. Ooh, but I've seen one I like. So this is like a brown mauvey colour, and that would be perfect as like a transition colour. So as you can see, I'm super excited about every single one of those. I shall be most definitely utilising this palette to make some sort of purple look. I don't know what yet, but looking at all these purples now, for a very long time I stayed away from purple because it is my mum's favourite colour, and she was like purple, 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 and so I used to stay away from it. But now I'm actually beginning to get to why my mum loved purple, because with having brown eyes, it just is lovely. So I've got a couple of other things. If you spend X amount on makeup, you got a free bag, which is there, which is pretty cool. I've got a box full of stuff like that. I think that maybe after a couple of videos I might do a little bit of a mini giveaway once I get some subscribers. So obviously like, subscribe, the whole thing. And once we get some of those, I might do a little bit of a giveaway of all the random stuff that you get given free, which is always fun. And then maybe some other things that I've got that I either have never used, were given to me and are not my kind of thing. And then I also got given this little pom-pom, which is really cute, and I suppose you could add it to your makeup bag. One thing I did buy, I nipped into Pound World, and I've heard some stuff about their makeup. I didn't buy any makeup today because I thought I'd probably bought enough. What I did buy was a blending sponge. Now, I haven't used it yet, obviously it's brand new. It's very soft and super duper spongy. It was tiny when it came. I mean, I wish I could make it like as small as it was. It was like about yay big, and it has expanded quite a lot. The other great thing about this is it's like, I don't know what to say, like a suede feel. So I'm hoping that when I go to use this, and I will do a video with it, that when I pop it on my face, it'll give slightly more airbrushed. We'll see. But the only thing I would say, if you go out and purchase one, I just ran it under the tap after I first got it, and I swear there was some sort of something in it that came out a bit like, you know, when you put your makeup shampoo or whatever in, like it had some of that in. So I definitely recommend making sure you give it a super good rinse. Nobody wants to put any chemicals on their face that they don't need to. Do you know what? My fingers where I've been swatching that palette are beautiful. They like feel really soft. Anyway, sorry, I digress. So yeah, I got that as well. So I think that's everything that's in the bag. the bag is now completely empty. I will stick a hashtag for the things that I bought down below, and that's everything. So if you like my channel, please feel free to subscribe, like, leave a comment. Is there any looks you want me to do? I don't mind having a go. I wouldn't say I'm not the best makeup artist out there. There are some wonderful ones. Blending is sometimes an issue because sometimes everything blends together. But please feel free to leave me a message, a comment, anything. And I'll speak to you all later. Bye, lovelies.